This episode of Before the Bat is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Before the Bat Summer Special with me, Phil, and of course Lilith was here.
Hey guys.
Although I guess, we're talking comic books, we're talking the next issue of Swamp Thing. Is this World's Finest, or is this like a crossover between Before the Bat and World's Finest? I don't know.
It'd be more like a crossover between this one and
Throw Channel. I was gonna say, yeah, Throw Channel. But, so last time we talked Swamp Thing 52, which was Swamp Thing Comes to Gotham, and then on the last page we got Batman, so of course, issue 53, Giant Size Spectacular for a whole $1.25. Batman vs. Swamp Thing.
the Garden of Earthly Delights. That's the name of this issue. Tickles pink still. What was the challenge anyway that's on the cover? Do you remember? I can't remember.
What's the challenge?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you have this in the hard, in a trade.
Paperback, yeah.
Yeah. So, I remember, the single issues, because I have a couple of them. And it's, something weird on the thing of it. It's, a challenge thing that was going on. And I'm just I was not born yet. I was, 2 months before I was born. So I don't know.
I wasn't reading full time. It'd be another 2 years before I started reading month to month. But I remember getting back issues and there'd be I don't know, you could, you enter for a chance to win a new bike, or I know there was one. I think it was what was it? You could be there was a contest you could enter to win. You could be in, what was it, Superman 2 or Superman 3? It was one of them.
Probably Superman 3. Nobody cared about anything after Superman
2. Yeah, but if before the movie, you probably had high hopes. It's oh.
No, after 2, everybody pretty much knew they were going to beat the hell out of that dead horse and milk the cow till it ran dry. But yeah, so it was something going on during the Swamp Thing. I just remembered that. But anyway, let's get started.
But I think, I don't know, do you think they went extra dark with this just because it's Batman and Gotham? But, it is Swamp Thing, it is sophisticated suspense, but there seem to be lots of...
Hashtag listen to Newcastle Crew for that if you don't understand that reference.
Yeah, but no, even just, the visuals, a lot of this takes place in shadow.
Yeah. I think it's the contrast of, this, it's supposed to be paradise, too, so it's a twist on that as well. But yeah, it's Batman and Swamp Thing. If anything should be dark, it should be this.
Oh, yeah. But Swamp Thing just wandering around town, and some of the people are embracing this jungle that's grown in Gotham's place. And
talk about your concrete jungles. Hey-oh!
Ah! Hey, now.
Channeling my inner Kelly DiMarzio right now.
Hey, before
the thing that I'm bummed about... The thing I'm bummed about though is that we get Superman name dropped, Metamorpho name dropped, and Hawkman name dropped, and I'm just and then...
Yeah, but that's the thing, they didn't want Batman to defeat Swamp Thing, so it's okay, well, if he has Superman, and he has Metamorpho, and he has whoever, how does he not beat Swamp Thing?
So I was all oh, how dare you tease me like that?
But then Batman pulls up in that giant tank like Batmobile. Dark Knight Returns.
I know, right? I was just I'm having conflicted feelings here.
Because it's the same year, it's 86. I was wait a minute, what month did Dark Knight come out? Because this was October on this.
Oh, it's just, I like this concept, and I hope they revisit it sometime soon.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, just when Swamp Thing went back down, Batman hits him with a flamethrower. Or no, Is that? Or no, it's defoliant. Weed killer. So wait, so
Should
wait.
his name be Roundup?
Okay, Kelly. That's, ladies and gentlemen, is why we call her the Punisher.
Ooh, Phil, you got to give yourself one for that.
Oh, but it's just, I don't know, just for this time period, because, you know, it's like right at the end of Crisis. I mean, for Batman to, like, try to kill, like, a living being, that's kind of, you know, that's dark for this, you know. Well, yeah, we got Dark Knight Returns, but
Yeah.
for, like, mainstream kind of Batman,
It was personal.
oh, yeah.
So Batman's like, you know what? The kid gloves come off and the bat gloves go on.
I can't see the alley where my parents were killed. I can't. How am I supposed to? How am I supposed to whip myself?
Basically. Oh, I love the part where Batman answers the bat signal at GCPD headquarters.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I got this. I've met Swamp Thing before, and I think I got this. I'm like, you don't got this.
Yeah, right. Batman probably still thinks he's a human being in there.
Oh, and then Lex Luthor with the DDI or whatever, they're like, okay, let's see what we can do. And then they were like, but we have to eliminate some people before we get the ball actually rolling here, though. Of course. Oh, but that Chester Williams, do we ever see him again?
After this, I'm trying to remember.
I was like, is that like a Willie Nelson tribute or?
Yeah, because I don't think I have the next volume of this. Yeah, I don't have the next volume of this, so I'm not sure. You'd probably be better to answer that than that.
I don't think we ever see this dude again.
Probably, I don't know. Just stayed in Gotham.
I don't know, but it was just weird. No, you know what? He meets Superman sometime later, so you know what? Was it? Yeah. Anyway, that's just funny because I always just got the Willie Nelson vibes from that dude. Anyway.
Then the bugs show up.
That made me laugh. I'm not even gonna lie.
But yeah.
Then Commissioner and Harvey Bullock are all like talking to the National Guard or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Batman's just like Like every time Batman's like, I wouldn't do that for you. Well, what are you doing, Batman? What exactly are you doing?
And like you could tell, even Batman's getting like panicked because he's like, shouldn't we just let her out of jail? What crime did she commit? And
sex with a plant? Who cares? I've seen Stranger Things.
Well, that's what he even tells. What is it, the mayor at the end? He's like, you know, well, what about all these other people? You know, Metamorpho, Martian Manhunter.
That Scarecrow guy. I'm actually looking at him.
And he does. How does he not? He doesn't even name drop. Well, he kind of names drops him. But he's like, well, then there's what's his name, the one who lives in Metropolis. And I'm like, isn't Superman still? You know, people. This is 1986. People weren't afraid of Superman for at least another 20 years.
Yeah. Wait, is this the time? I always get this mixed up. Where when does he stop being the Man of Tomorrow, and when does he just kind of like start being other things? It's like the end of the 70s, right?
Well, is it with those whatever happened to the Man of Tomorrow? Is that it? Whatever happened to the Man of Tomorrow?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, that's when it kind of stopped and
is it like that?
Actually realized that he wasn't like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it was that last pre-Crisis story. You know.
Yeah,
I think right up to Man of Steel miniseries. Yeah.
You're right.
But
what I don't understand is we have one more issue, right?
I think the next issue they kind of Batman shows up a little bit, and maybe even the one after, because like
she got the pardon, so
yeah. Well, they kind of think the issue. Well, not to spoil too much, but I think it is just with the aftermath of the end of this issue.
Yeah.
And then like the issue after that's like a big memorial and stuff, and
oh yeah, that's right. Milking that money. But yeah, I kind of do like when Batman rolls up to deliver the pardon personally. I'm just like, you know when to tuck your tail between your legs. I like that about you, Batman.
Well, he kind of says, he's like, he's like, he's not really a man, it's a force of nature.
But then he's like, if you ever do this again, I'm going to kill you. No LOL at the end of this message.
But that doesn't matter because someone tries to kill him anyway.
Exactly. Oh, God. I was just like, couldn't we have just had put Abby on death row and been done with it? I'm telling you, man, this was the time of the period where Abby was just unfreaking bearable. And I was just like, maybe they're going to kill her off. Maybe they're going to Gwen her.
Oh, that's what they could have done at the end of this issue. She could have taken the bullet for him or something.
Exactly. That's totally where I thought it was going, so.
Maybe that's what they were doing. They were like, not yet.
And I was just like, the Parliament of Trees told you, but you didn't listen. You couldn't listen, could you, Swamp Thing?
No.
Oh, this was kind of a weird, windy, Swamp Thing is unstoppable situation.
Yeah, like, what is that, page 24? He's that giant tree.
Just boom, boom, boom.
Like
it's like you look like a moldy elephant. Can we get a more dignified form here?
Like his toes are bigger than like the trucks in the street.
Imagine if they made this into a movie, Giant Swamp Thing. Would it be Giant Apocalypse or would it be Giant Ant-Man?
Oh, don't get Charlie started on that. He's always like, giant stuff doesn't look good in movies. The Giant Man looked somewhat decent because everything else was CGI around him. But
oh no, it would be Giant Apocalypse who were kidding. This DC.
I was gonna say you'd have to animate this probably.
Maybe we could put it on the Flash since King Shark didn't look that bad.
Oh, not to change the subject too much, but since this is before the bat, did you see The Killing Joke's going to be in theaters for one night?
Yes, I'm looking for tickets desperately.
Come here because I looked and I was like, oh man, I was like, no one around me is probably playing it, but it looks like most of the theaters except for like one or two around me are playing it.
Really?
Yeah. They never play anything around here, and then I was like, wow, looks like a bunch of people might be playing it.
Well, you're like near that, tri-state area, big three. So I would assume,
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Usually we don't get a lot, but getting that, I'm like, yes. But it's like it's weird. It's like a Monday night or something.
Is it? Yeah, because they're doing it. Oh no, it must be a Tuesday. If they're doing it the day before they show it at Comic-Con, Comic-Con preview night is Wednesday.
Oh, well, I was thinking. Well, wait. Well, when's it released digitally? Like that last week of July.
Right after. It's like that Sunday after Comic-Con. So yeah.
Because I'm thinking. I think it's at the end of July. So maybe that's either right before or right after it releases digitally. Maybe they're putting it in the theaters.
Yeah, I thought it was right before. Like they said, 24, like a couple of days before.
Because I think they said something like the whole thing's going to be like 2 hours long because I don't know if they have
it's a special documentary and all that stuff about Mark Hamill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like a fan suggested it. He caught wind of it. Basically said, duh, I know you want me back. I mean, really, we need a documentary for it.
Mark Hamill said, let me think about this. Yes, I'm in.
Well, he loves voices.
Oh, I mean,
he loves... reunited with Kevin Conroy, too, so...
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be so epic. Like, I know a lot of people kind of have turned their back on the Killing Joke and stuff, and gotten their panties in a bunch, and their boxers in a bunch, but I still like the story. Yeah,
I don't know about turning their backs on it, because I think I just saw somewhere that it's selling, like...
It's selling, but I'm talking about the internet, so you know the internet.
Yeah.
So, whatever, I'm gonna enjoy it. Something really great came out of something really bad. So, the character development of Barbara, of course.
Yeah.
So, whatever. I'm really excited.
Until New 52, thank you.
Even then, she got some character growth. Did I like it? Not so much, but a lot of people did. They introduced her to a whole new generation, so I can't even be mad about it. But anyway, back to Swamp Thing. I thought this was a lot of great. This was like a lot of great art. I love the shading and the coloring of this issue. A lot of great character interactions, and it's just like It's just so weird to see Batman basically twiddle his thumbs. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, but it is just weird. Like, kind of to your point, it's like, you know, he doesn't bring in any Justice League or outsiders. Nobody. Don't you think this is a situation that would call for a team?
But see, it also shows that, like I said, it's Batman. He's stubborn. This is his home. This is Gotham. He's just like, you know, I kind of like that illustration that he wanted to deal with it himself. And then when he realized, okay, we're going to hug and kiss and make up, and I'm going to make threats that I can't back up.
Until the end.
Exactly. That was just kind of all the little machinations in the background. You just like, okay, so what was right at the end. Okay, then. Nothing ever happy happens for Swamp Thing or Batman. We should have known.
Yeah. Oh, that end, what is it? Basically Luthor's bullet that basically locks him in that body so they can, like, burn him.
Right? Oh, he's like, oh. And I did like the flashback to the death of Alec Holland because he burns to death, too. So I was just like, how apropos.
But it's like, it's a comic book. He must be dead.
Exactly.
It's like, yeah, meanwhile, there's more issues of Swamp Thing. Just like when Superman died, they did Funeral for a Friend for how many more issues? Like 8, 9 issues. Yeah, he's not coming back.
Oh, no, but seriously, I was like, didn't he just, like, come back to life, like, 10 issues ago? Well, no, at this point, it's like 20 issues ago, so I'm just like, a little confused here.
Maybe it's a thing for longtime fans, be like, oh, he came back once, he'll come back again.
Maybe he'll be a hibiscus bush this time.
Start calling you Kelly Jr.
You should. But no, I really did enjoy it. I liked the end. I mean, it wasn't like a twist, but it was like, oh, okay.
Because you kind of thought him and Abby were reunited and, you know, he got everything he wanted, then boom.
Abby's a bad luck charm. I promise you this. If this is one relationship this is like literally the one relationship that I would retcon in all of DC. Like this romance does nothing for me or the character as far as I'm concerned. Only to antagonize Constantine. I promise you, that's the only thing she's there for. Anyway, what was your favorite panel?
Oh, of course, you know I love the splash pages, so probably that last page of Batman.
Oh yeah, that's
Abby, yeah, and it's just have them saying, "We got him."
I like Batman pulling up to pardon to give the news of the pardon to Swamp Thing. I just like how he's just kind of like all standoffish.
You're like, okay, we're friends. You can leave, but if you try this again, you're dead.
You can just see the squinty eyes through the cape and cowl underneath. You can just see it. Just fuming. His face is all red. He's all mad. He's gonna go home and punch Alfred.
I was gonna say he's gonna lock himself in the cave for like 3 weeks until he comes up with a. So maybe this. Oh, I think I just came up with some headcanon for myself. This is the point where Swamp Thing drove Batman to the point where he had to come up with all those contingency plans for like every metahuman.
I like it. I bet you. Yes.
It's all Swamp Thing's fault.
Oh, I really like this cover too. It was like those late 70s, early 80s, like Maze Runner, Star Wars kind of vibe.
Yeah.
I love how they always try to incorporate like that pinkish purple into Swamp Thing covers for some reason. I never really knew why. I think that's probably like a running gag between the artists or something. But if you read a lot of Swamp Thing that isn't in trade back form, you tend to notice that.
But just they didn't undersell it or oversell it. You get giant Swamp Thing on the cover.
But I just want to know, like, how was she caught on film engaging in sex acts with him? Like, it's 86. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure not, like, the average person could afford a camcorder. Like,
well,
I'm still kind of back.
Well, no, wasn't there a reporter or somebody had it, like, just like a regular camera and got pictures of them? Was
it pictures?
I think it was pictures, yeah.
Oh, because I just can't picture video in 86.
Yeah, no, I think it was still pictures, so.
Oh.
So they
So
could probably
social media perks. You ain't Laurel and Oliver season 1.
Yeah, they weren't right next to the window, no, but it's just... No,
Oh,
I'm
stop
like,
it, tabloid paparazzi.
you really have to tear up the city swamp thing? You couldn't get a good lawyer to, maybe argue with,
He's poor! They're
well,
poor!
yeah.
She's like a preschool teacher. Come on, bro.
But-
He's the green! They ain't got no money.
Go to Batman and say, hey, I need money or I'm going to tear it down.
I heard you know billionaire Bruce Wayne.
Wink. But just, circumstantial evidence. Okay, you have still pictures of her, okay, probably naked and standing next to him, but that don't mean nothing. Look, he's not even anatomically correct.
I think the term is junkless. Oh my god, no, he's the Hulk. We always talk about how DC was always looking for their Hulk, but really, when you think about it, Swamp Thing makes bad decisions, gets angry, and goes on anger sprees, and he's green.
Oh, man.
Look, he's got that vague concept like the green, and they have that vague concept of gamma rays. Even Stan Lee makes fun of the gamma rays. Don't you start with me, Phil.
No, I know.
Don't believe me? Watch the first Incredible Hulk after the special, the Blu-ray or the DVD. I was just like, oh, Stan Lee, you tickle me. I love that he can poke fun of himself.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, 60s was all radiation, cosmic rays, gamma rays, radioactive spiders.
Exactly. Oh, and I want to say, if you guys don't know, there's a little shout out to President Reagan's notorious claim that trees causes pollution. Trees cause more pollution than automobiles do. The whole thing that Lex Luthor was talking about. I was just like, I see your political commentary. I see you.
Sure. Probably give this a B+.
I give it an A- because, like I said, the artwork stood out a little bit more this issue. It was worth the $1.25 in my personal opinion. They really did pay a lot more attention to detail with the coloring and the lettering and things like that. So they were really trying to make it epic for this Batman Swamp Thing.
Yeah. So once again, we're in the same neighborhood.
Yeah, definitely.
A- B+. All right. Was that it then?
Pretty much.
All right. All right. Well, we'll have to think about if we do more of these Swamp Things. So, Batman, I think, makes a quick appearance in an issue or two after this. But if there's anything you want to see us review, you can email us beforethebat@gmail.com. On Twitter, we're at beforethebatpod. Yeah. So, Lilith.
Oh, you guys can find me on Twitter at Lil Hellfire. It's the summertime, so Preacher's on AMC. I'm doing my best to live tweet that, guys. So if you're watching it, let me know. Tweet with me. Let me know what you guys are thinking. You can go to my website, lilhellfire.com, or if you're on Tumblr, follow me. I follow back. It's lilhellfire.tumblr.com.
And if you want to discuss anything DC or Marvel with me, and would like an update on the shenanigans of Lilith Hellfire or Charlie Esser, you can always email me, nightwingpdp@gmail.com, and on Twitter, I am at nightwingpdp. Basically, most social media is nightwingpdp. Alright. Well then, we'll be back. We're reviewing something else Batman, who knows what. And like I said, there's an interview coming. I'm doing it tomorrow morning, so stay tuned for that. But until next time, same bat time, same bat channel, Gotham Podcast.